Is it true that you're a musician?
Oh yeah, yeah. I always wanted to play music even when I was young, but my dad didn't very much like musical instruments. But I always had it in me. So as soon as I was old enough to take care of myself, I went to the music school, and I started learning to play cello, and I have been playing that for 15 years.
So you're a cello player?
Cellist, yeah, I play classical cello, yeah.
Fantastic. Did you decide to start your own business?
Oh yeah, the family business is carpentry, so I always was kind of familiar with the wooden work. I wasn't like a musician maker at first, but then I went to this guy and I worked for him for a couple of years, and then I've ended up opening my own place. I don't have a place yet, but I've got a card and I got the contact number on it, and I pass it to people, whether people got like broken guitars or cello, violin, whatever. I take them home. But now I'm getting busy enough. I'm thinking of opening my own little place where I'm not working at home.
And what happened to the? Is your family's carpentry business still running?
Oh, they made lots and lots of money that they didn't know what to do with, and one of the uncles started taking on big businesses and gambling and hotel and leisure, and he lost all the money all the families ever made.
So was it a big business? Were you really?
Oh yeah, rich. Yeah, very rich, very rich. The richest people in a city of about 500,000 population. They lost all the money. All the uncles now living in rented out houses.
Okay, so you must have had a good education then.
The education was good. It was all right. Yeah, it was good education. Even though we were rich, my dad would always tell me that if you run out of money, I don't mind selling my clothes and getting you good teachers to make sure you get some good education. So.
And that education must have had something to do with you as a person, because you're very well groomed and very smart, aren't you? Why, you know?
I am, yeah, very much so, very much so. I mean, I only ever let one guy cut my hair, no one else, only one guy, because he cuts it in a particular way that I very much like, yeah. Yeah, his name is Akko, he's a cool guy, you know. He's my hero. I wish he was here. I'll introduce you to him.
Do you know, Baran, I hope this doesn't offend you, but I've noticed you've got a bit of an eye twitch. Why is that?
When I was young, I had a friend who his name was Fokker, and he had an eye twitch, and every couple of seconds he will do that, and then I would just take a Mickey out of him, and I will do that to him. And before I knew it, now I do it sometimes myself, and I don't even realize that I'm doing it.
Do you have any other traits like that? You know, do you have OCD or anything?
Oh yeah. Big bit of OCD, to be honest. Sometimes things matter to me that they don't matter to others around me, and vice versa. Sometimes things are really big. People take them really seriously, but I don't give a about them.
Have you got any children?
Oh no. I've always wanted to make some, but I've not been behaving like a family kind of man, so women don't stay around with me for too long. It's never that long to make some babies, you know.
Was there ever anyone that was close? Was there ever one girl?
Oh yeah, there's been plenty.
Was there one special girl?
There was one. She was Irish. Oh, she was beautiful. Oh my God, she was hot. No, she didn't stay that long.
What was her name?
Her name was Una.
Una Paloma Blanca.
You were talking before, Baran, of the fucker. Was he big or was he a little fucker?
No. See, his name was fucker. I don't mean he was a fucker. That was his name. Back home, that's a name. You know, that's a decent name.
I see.
Yeah.
Would you like to have a wife and children?
Oh yes, of course. I think I'm a family kind of guy, you know. I'm not. For now, I'm like I live by myself, and I have been for a very long time. But I'm planning one day to have a family where I have where I have babies. I take them places, you know. I think that's a great pleasure, and I won't want to miss that.
What's put you off getting married then?
Sorry?
You're never going to have a family if you keep flirting with women and having multiple relationships.
Oh yeah, you could be.
Responsibility there's. Your dad put you off, or your mum put you off. Somebody's put you off making a start.
I don't know. I mean, I do what I fancy doing, you know. And sometimes, yeah, there has been girls who I've stayed with for a good few months, and the next minute, all of a sudden, you know, there is this behavior of mine that she doesn't like it, and they walk off. They walk off, man. They all do. Yeah. Gonna change it around, though. Gonna change it around.
Your boss.
I'm only 30 years old. Still got plenty of time.
Baran, how passionate are you about your music?
Oh, very much, very much. I mean, it's only that things are not going well, you know. Otherwise, I was planning at this minute now to be a cellist for Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra.
So how do you feel with reference to music and your woman?
Oh,
Is there any connection?
Oh, sometimes when I take them home, you know, before we do anything, I just play some nice classical music. Oh, it makes them go crazy.
No wonder they're going down.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Could you repeat the question again?
Yes, of course I can. What I'm saying is there any connection to your woman and your music?
I don't know how to answer that question.
I heard that you're doing musical instruments. What kind of musical instrument are you doing?
Well, to be honest, I don't actually make musical instruments because I don't have all the tools, and I have never made a musical instrument from the scratches. But I'm quite good at repairing them. And if I stay in business, which is going good for now, I may end up opening one and then start making some instruments. So there are plans, but I haven't made any instruments yet. But I have repaired lots of instruments, and I got a good name in the little community that I live in.
Where's the biggest stage that you've played musical?
I've played for a couple of musical festivals. There is a festival called WEA, and it's like a music festival, but not the way Glastonbury is. Because with Glastonbury, you've only got musicians who are singing in English. Okay? But with WEA, it was just a music festival, and they get musicians from all over the world playing in all different genres of music. Yeah, I performed for them, yeah. And I played in some of the big venues in Liverpool that I'm really proud of myself. For example, I played music in St. George's Hall, and I played music in Blackheath, and when Liverpool was capital of culture, I also played music for BBC Radio Merseyside.
Baran, been lovely interviewing you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're
Stop
good
rolling,
people.
everyone.